Crazy Coaster. Spinning Wild Mouse coasters offer a nice combination of hairpin turns and a dizzying spinning section, but some are a little underwhelming with their execution. How does Crazy Coaster at the Houston Rodeo stack up? Find out in this review. The Houston Rodeo occurs each year at NRG Stadium, so the roller coasters are in the shadow of the Texans football stadium, and more notably, the Astrodome. The rodeo normally occurs for 3 weeks, with the last week being spring break. This is right after the San Antonio Rodeo, as the Spurs have their rodeo road trip in February around the All-Star Game. With a robust concert lineup, many different rodeo events, free exhibits, a solid collection of food stands, and the only opportunity for Houstonians to ride this many roller coasters in one place, the rodeo offers a fun and unique experience that most Houstonians will seek out. But the first thing to mention about the Houston Rodeo is the price, because it gets expensive fast. Admission to the ground is $15, though third-party concert tickets can be cheaper. I paid $6 for a concert ticket on the day that I visited, and all concert tickets include ground access, so this could be a cheaper option for an unpopular weekday artist. Parking is another $25, though off-site lots look to be about $20 or maybe less. If you're just coming for the concert and to look around, these prices are actually reasonable. However, all rides require tickets, and there are no all-day wristbands. Large coasters are around 16 tickets, whereas Little Dipper is the cheapest at 10 tickets, or $5 per ride. Wild Mouse coasters, like the now defunct Sand Serpent at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay, are known for their sharp turns that offer strong laterals. Some are braked more than others, which does kill some of these laterals. Spinning coasters, like Pandemonium at various Six Flags parks, offers the ability to spin continuously on a coaster, especially if you have an off-balance car. Spinning Wild Mouse coasters, like Galaxy Spin at Fun Spot Kissimmee, offer a blend of these too, though the 4-cross cars tend to make the laterals not as fun, and the spinning tends to just be with the turns, though you might be able to get it really spinning if you really lean into the spinning coaster. Crazy Coaster seems to have a bit more brakes than an average spinning Wild Mouse, so you're going to get a little bit less on the laterals, and not as much forceful speed on the second half when you're spinning. The Houston Rodeo seems to run their coasters heavily braked, except their whacking arm, so this seems about on par for these attractions. Though, for families seeking a mild or mid-tier coaster, this fits a nice niche. After leaving the station, you travel up the lift hill. Due to the nature of the ride, dispatches were continuous, and they were even sending out empty trains if no one was riding. As a single rider, I had no problem getting a car all to myself, which worked out fine as I was able to get my car off balance and spinning nicely due to this setup. With its low capacity, it was one of the few coasters that did build up a small wait on my visit, so I'd planned to hit it up sooner rather than later, especially on a busier day. Or simply wait until the line is short if you want to ride it multiple times. At the top of the lift hill, you enter a traditional Wild Mouse section with hairpin turns. With your slow speed and the style of these cars, you're not going to get great laterals, so it's maybe some okay to decent turns at best. After these turns, there's a small dip that you won't feel too much before turnaround and the largest drop. This drop does a little bit, but with how slowly you go through everything, you won't get any extra or surprising forces with this. Once your spinning unlocks, you can get the car spinning quickly if you really lean into the turns. On Galaxy Spin, I have been stuck just spinning with the turns, which negates the laterals and does little to make it enjoyable. Here, I did get my car spinning strong both times, but it faded a bit more on my second run. possibly because I let up on leaning into the spinning. The layout doesn't offer much additional forces besides the spinning, as you just have a few turns and straightaways taken at not too fast of speed, then a shallow drop down to the lowest point on the ride. On other coasters, there will be a small bunny hill here, which can be enjoyable if you're spinning and take it sideways or backwards, but here there's nothing, so there's no benefit to spinning a lot other than the spinning itself. Then you have a small pop up into the brake run before waiting to end your ride on Crazy Coaster. Overall, how good is Crazy Coaster? Spinning Wild Mouse coasters normally don't do either the spinning or laterals well, but have been enjoyable for me in the past. Crazy Coaster, though, is just run in such a way that it is a bit of a disappointment, as the spinning isn't great, even at its best, and the laterals and drops are relatively mild. This fits the niche that this coaster is going for, though, but does leave something lacking for those seeking an actual thrilling coaster. I rank it right above Dahlonega Mine Train at Six Flags Over Georgia, which has a solid layout and some laterals, but just doesn't seem to shine like it could. And right below Cobra's Curse at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay, which, at least to me, is a relatively neutral spinning coaster that I'm not a huge fan of. Were you able to enjoy Crazy Coaster? Which spinning coasters are your favorite? Let me know, and as always, Capcom Crap.